Hi guys, welcome to Lisitha's Mega Place, the place where we do robotics, electronics, 3D printing and coding. Today we are going to make a project box like this in Fusion 360 and we are going to use user parameters to change its dimensions. Finally, we will 3D print it out. Let's get started. We are in Fusion 360 now and first, to design this box, we need to add some user parameters. You can access the user parameters by going to modify, then go to change parameters. Then you have to add a parameter called width and you have to add a number to it like in millimeters. I'm going to add 50 millimeters and another one length. Then I'm going to add an expression to it like 50 millimeters. Then I'm going to add another parameter. It is height. Then I'm going to add the expression to 50 millimeters. Now we have to add for the box thickness. I'm going to enter for the box thickness. I'm going to add a parameter name and it's 2 millimeters. And I'm going to set OK and close this. I'm going to make a sketch in the bottom plane and I'm going to create a center rectangle. I'm going to add width parameter and length parameter. Then I'm going to finish this sketch. I'm going to extrude sketch that we drew and I'm going to enter height parameter. Then I'm going to hit OK. Then we go to the shell command and we select the topmost plane. Enter thickness parameter, then hit OK. Now we go to the bottom part of the box. Now we have to design a cover. Let's create a sketch on the lip of this design and select and let's project this plane hitting P and set OK. Now we have to offset this to 0.3 millimeters. Now we have to offset the same projected one. Set thickness plus 0.3 millimeters and then set OK. Then finish this sketch and select the outer rectangle and set this to two sides. Then and select the bottom side and give a value of 10. The other side give a value of 1. Then hit OK. Now you have to create a sketch on the topmost plane, this plane. Then view from the top. We have to project this lip and OK and we have to extrude this feature to create a cover to this lip. I'm going to enter thickness user parameter, then hit OK. Now we have a box that has the lip. Let's add some colors. I'm going to go with aluminium, see its color, then I'm going to add red to the top. Now we have to go to the user parameters again and we have to add a parameter called fillet and I'm going to add 2 to the fillet 2 millimeters and I'm going to add another parameter called 1. Then I'm going to add 10 millimeter to it. Then I'm going to add another parameter and I'm calling it called 2. It's also 10 millimeters. Now hit OK. Then the right plane and create a sketch in the bottom plane. Now we have to draw a circle. I'm gonna give it called 1 parameter. Then finish this sketch and extrude this till and give the thickness user parameter. It should be negative to cut this thing out of the box. Now there's a hole as you can see. Now we have to do the same thing to the other side. Now I'm gonna give hole 2 to this side and I'm gonna finish this sketch. I'm gonna extrude it negative hole 2. Now it's gonna cut this out. See, now we have 2 holes and now we have to give this the fillet. Now we have to select these faces again and give a fillet user parameter. Now hit OK. Now we have to do the same thing for the bottom side. Now you have a nice box. Now we will be using user parameters to change its dimensions. I will demonstrate. So this is the user parameters thing, and for the width I am going to change it to 100 millimeters. See, the whole box updated and it's 100 by 50 by 50. Now if we need to change the height in this project box, we will set, if we want to give it 60 millimeters, it's 60 millimeters tall. And if we need to change the thickness to like 3 millimeters, we can enter it and the whole box thickens, as you can see. And if we want to like change the whole diameter, whole one's diameter, we have to give a value, then it's okay. As you can see, the whole one is now smaller than the whole two, and we can customize it as much as we like through user parameters. We are finished designing, and let's 3D print it. So guys, after a lot of 3D printing and designing, we made this project box. We can change its dimensions through the user parameters function in Fusion 360. This blue part is the lid and this black part is the bottom part. Here there are two holes and the lid fits snugly in place, but it's not too hard to remove. You can put your electronic components and all the wiring inside here when you do your next project. Thank you for watching this part, and please consider subscribing and like this video and share it among your friends, and please comment down below if you like this kind of Fusion 360 and electronics tutorials, and see you next time. Bye!